Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Puno, right?
And
this is Washtenaw Beat. Okay, we are very, very tired. We have a lot to say. This is completely unscripted. Both of us, we will be yelling at the top of our lungs most of the time because right now it is 8:26 and we have not got one good take. So we are going to do this. Now, our first topic tonight is there's been another school shooting, but not at a high school this time, a middle school. And it's in suburban Indianapolis. We have 2 casualties at the last count. We don't know whether they're dead or not. Hopefully they're not. I pray to God that they're not, okay? So, gun control, we need it. People with assault weapons, do you really need assault weapons? I understand if you want a hunting rifle or a shotgun or a pistol, but do you really need an assault weapon? I mean, you could slaughter hundreds of people with one of those in one clip. Do you really, really need it? Do you actually need it? It's not like you're gonna be hunting and you're gonna use an assault rifle on that poor deer because you want that head to be usable, not with a bunch of bullet holes in it. Nikhil?
For the past few decades, our Congress, whenever the point gun control has gone up, so here's a little skit on Congress. All right, anybody want to talk about gun control?
Nay.
Nope. Let's skip that one.
And they've been doing that for the last 40 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, if I was like a representative or something, I'd just like, hey, can I just come to a, can I just walk in and just point out something to Congress, please? Sir, I don't think you have the clearance to. Sir, please. This is a very important issue in our nation right now. Okay, then. Hey. Sorry for interrupting your important meeting, but you're not discussing the elephant in the room right now. Gun control is very important, man. Like, come on. You can't have civilians can't be running around with like AK-47s and assault weapons, bro. That's stupid, bro. Come on.
Okay, Nikhil, make sure not to cut that. Okay, don't cut that out. Okay, so because we've already talked about gun control for the past 2 minutes and 33 seconds, we're going to move on to something else, and that something is gas prices, our old friend.
Oh
They're up 31% from last Memorial Day. Now,
oh my goodness, like people all across the nation are going crazy about gas prices, wondering why are they going up? Why are like prices in department stores going up? Like why are prices in general going up? It's all because of
I can't answer that.
Oh,
sorry, man.
Well,
but let me
you
say,
get our point.
Let me say to my fellow liberals that you can't just blame conservatives. You have to blame everybody because right now at Washtenaw Beat we don't know who to blame. Because let me remind you, the time is 8:29 at the time of taping. We are very tired, and it's a Friday, so we should be at home. And but we're here anyways. So, yeah. Any other thoughts?
No. Let's move on to funding for our schools, roads, and government buildings.
Institutions.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with schools. In the Ann Arbor public schools, from an outsider's perspective, without looking at any data, you would clearly guess that A2's team would get the most funding out of the middle schools, and Ann Arbor Open would get the least funding. From an outsider's perspective, no data given. And I agree with the outsider, because if you look at a Google image of A2's team, you will literally see modern hallways with Star Wars lighting, and the exterior of that building looks like a Lego house. Whereas Ann Arbor Open, it's built out of an old elementary school with a great pool. I vouch for it. And according to my source, my neighbor who goes to Ann Arbor Open, it is where the kids who have multiple violation of expectations or basically get in trouble a lot get sent to after the principals have enough. And a few years ago, Ann Arbor Open was the single best school in the district. Now, according to him, it's the worst. Now, at Washtenaw Beat, we don't have a bias on Ann Arbor Public Schools, but I'm just saying, my friend who I can vouch for, and I would vouch for any time, says it sucks. Okay,
I
let's say it true.
just gotta point out something. Ann Arbor STEAM has the most funding out of all the Ann Arbor public schools, but they don't have enough people for a baseball team. So I'm just saying. And Ann Arbor Open, oh my goodness, get wrecked, bro. You got like beat by like 20 points that last baseball game versus Tappan. Get wrecked, bro. If any Ann Arbor Open people are watching, try to beat us next time, bro. Come at us. All right, I'm good.
Okay, on behalf of my partner, I'd like to apologize to Ann Arbor Open because we do not have the data that supports his claims. Mike, he is just being the Q, which at Washtenaw Beat we love because, it wouldn't be Washtenaw Beat without him. So, thanks, man. Thanks so much.
I help get views.
That's basically all of our attitudes.
Legit. The ones that he does alone, have no views whatsoever.
The ones with him have 99 views.
Exactly. So that gives you a good perspective on how good I make this show.
Anyway, so we've got school funding down. Now let's move to
roads, fam.
Okay,
so check me out, right? So you're going down the road. You're riding your bike, right? You get like a huge pothole. You legit actually that's actually happened to me once. So I was riding.
It happened to me 2 days ago on my electric scooter. See, I live in the Georgetown neighborhood. I'm strolling down King George Boulevard looking for my parents so I could give my mom her glasses. Long story short, I didn't see the pothole. It was about this wide. Hit the pothole and nearly fall over. And I also nearly cussed in front of some. Well, actually, I didn't cuss, first of all, and second of all, the people I'm referring to were about 100 yards down the street, so they couldn't have heard me. But yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I'm going to go with it.
Continuing with my story.
Okay.
So I didn't see it, right? Let me just recap. So I was riding my bike to school, right? And I was on the bike. I was in the bike lane with proper helmet, lights and stuff.
Okay, you don't need to put the spin on it. We already know that you wear a helmet.
Yeah, but so there was a yay big pothole with a couple of and then there was this part a part of asphalt sticking out of it, and my bike legit tumbled over. And so what I did is I just dived into the grass, which luckily wasn't cut, so I'm not hurt. That's cool.
And you see, what I really don't get is that lawmakers in general don't approve enough funds for fixing our roads. If a year or two ago, maybe a few years ago, the Michigan lawmakers approved something like $512 million to fix our roads. Now, on paper, that seems like a lot, but let me remind you that this is Michigan, and our roads suck so much. Dun, 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 dun. And so we live in Michigan, right? Our roads suck. $512 million is not going to fix Michigan well, it is going to fix Michigan Avenue, but it's not going to fix everything. It's definitely not going to fix everything.
Now, I know we're just talking about Michigan, but roads and potholes are a problem everywhere. And talking about roads...
Well, basically everywhere north of the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah. So, but talking about roads, new scientific study shows that, you know how roads are black? So they attract more heat. So places in Los Angeles, California, are actually painting their streets white.
Yeah, I heard about this.
You've heard about that, right?
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
Yes, cities are painting their streets white. And I don't get why cities haven't done that in the first place.
Right.
But I'm not one for urban planning. I sure want to try because cough, cough, Ann Arbor, your light rail system is bleh. Your planned one, I should say, is bleh. So, but, just paint your roads white, people. Paint them white, paint them white, paint them white as this shirt, okay? So, because according to Nikhil here, it's going to make potholes less prevalent. And
not really. No, I wasn't talking about the potholes thing.
Oh,
but
sorry.
it was just a more way of getting to get less heat absorbed by the road, so it wouldn't be as hot.
Yeah,
So like
so the
by
road
having-
doesn't deteriorate.
Right.
Deteriorate.
right as quickly as it would if it would be black. So and black roads can also cause a problem by redirecting heat to the buildings, to the ground, to like some plants and stuff and trees that can rot, that can like die, and that because they don't have enough water.
Okay, and
then they can die, and then the tree branch can fall into the road and then
hit somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Okay,
eventually
Nikhil,
hit
we're running 10 minutes and 40 seconds, so you can spare the monologue. We can run for about 2 more minutes. So, what do you want to talk about in this last 2 minutes?
I was gonna talk about. Did we already go over gas prices?
Yes, we have.
Oh, okay. I think we're good here.
Okay, so apparently we're good. So yes, thank you for watching Washtenaw Beat. I know this is probably one of the most unprofessional episodes we've ever done, but hey, it is 8:36 by my watch, and we are very, very tired. So please excuse us, and we hope to see you next week for next time for Washtenaw Beat. Please continue supporting your public media, whether it be CTN, PBS, NPR. Believe me, even though it's public media, it's still worth it, okay? It's still worth it. Please support the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, the Washtenaw Herald, by clicking that subscribe button. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. The name's Puno and Puno. The minimum right is?
Nikhil.
And this is Washtenaw Beat. That's good. Let's go with it.
Wait. I got one last thing.
Oh,
for you
boy.
guys.
No.
Now, in Fortnite, where is your most favorite place to drop? Leave that boy in the comments below. Thanks.